You used to know him. What did you think of him?
I liked him.
Yeah, but did you think he was
The gambler? No, I didn't.
Hey, what do you think of Mrs. Crane? You like her?
I don't know anything about women.
You think she's trouble, don't you?
Maybe. I didn't say so.
No, it's just like you trying to spoil my fun.
Well, let me stop you.
Say, you got the Roscoe.
Uh-huh. Forgotten all about it.
Ah, Webley.
Yeah, Webley Forsby, 45 automatic, 8 shot. They don't make them anymore.
Just wait till I catch the heel that lifted my Colt. What do you want for it?
Oh, it's all right, Miles.
See you around, Sam.
All right, thanks for the drink. You'll hear from me.
What did he want?
I don't know. Guess he just wanted to say goodbye.
Yeah, Sam the sentimentalist. He wanted you to go with him, didn't he? To San Francisco.
You got brains, kid, but watch out. Sometimes I think you're too smart for your own good.
Will you go?
I can't. I have commitments here.
I'll bet you'd like to.
Sam's a shrewd fella. He'll do well up there.
Well, I'd like to go. I bet it's exciting in the big city.
Well, why don't you? I won't stop you.
Well, I can't. I have commitments.
Oh, very funny. You want to know what I think? I think you'd miss me.
You know, I honestly don't think you'd last a week without me.
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart.
I wonder if Sam needs a secretary.
Now, you just behave. We got a nice little business here. No need for you to up and leave on a whim.
You ought to try a little harder to hold on to me. Who knows who you'd end up with otherwise?
I'm sorry, Miles. Am I interrupting?
Not at all. Miss Perrine was just leaving. Olivia, you can't come here like this. It's too risky.
I'm sorry.
Well, you're here now. You might as well stay. So?
Thank you.
Now, what's on your mind?
You can always tell, can't you, Miles? It's Walter. I'm sorry, but he's been acting strangely. Gambling a lot, drinking. I think he's in some kind of trouble. He owes a lot of money.
You never mentioned anything to me about it.
He doesn't want to worry you. He'd be furious if he knew I'd come to talk to you about this. But he's been gambling at Rocco's. The money he owes? It's to gangsters.
No, I don't think so. I've known Walter a long time. He can't stand that kind of joint. I guess he has a flutter now and again like the rest of us. Maybe Marlowe's a Lago. I can't see him at Rocco's.
Don't you see? He's obsessed. They were the only ones that would loan him the money. These gangsters, they prey on people like Walter. He's in their pocket now, and they'll squeeze him dry.
Walter can look after himself. He won't let anyone push him around. The last thing he'll want is me crowding him.
I know. And I know he's brought it on himself, but I'm scared. He's been drinking. A lot. More than usual. I think it's affecting his judgment. He said he was going down to Rocco's to have it out with them. He's had a skinful, Miles. I'm frightened of what he might do. What they might do.
All right. I'll head on down there and see that he's okay, if it'll make you feel any better.
It would. Thank you, Miles.
He's definitely at Rocco's.
Yes. He said he'd be meeting someone there at 8.
8 o'clock?
Yes. In the alley around the back.
I'm on my way.
Miles, can I stay here? I just don't feel safe to go home on my own.
Of course. You just sit tight. If you need anything, Miss Perrina's outside.
Is something wrong?
Effie, darling, I have to dash. Mrs. Crane will be here till I get back. See that she's okay, would you?
Of course, Miles.
in the air. Do it, now!
I'm sure you had your reasons, Miles, but it doesn't change what you did.
Come on, Jimmy, you don't think I actually shot him, do you? My own partner?
I'm afraid the evidence is not in your favor, Miles. I know how you felt about Walter's wife.
I already told you I didn't do it. I'm not in the habit of repeating myself. You want to call me a liar, then fine. I told my share, but I never killed anyone. You've been on the force long enough to know there's no such thing as an open and shut case.
Hell, it was the first time for everything. I ain't looking to complicate my life.
Life is complicated. No two ways about it. You ought to be looking for the other guy. He's the one running because he's the killer. And even if he ain't, he's a witness. Either way, you need to find him. And another thing. If I was gonna kill a guy, do you think I'd do it in public and wait for you to arrive? Maybe you think I'm the type who'll kill my own partner over a dame. But you've known me long enough to know I'm no idiot.
And you've known me long enough to know that I ain't one. I can tell there's more to this than meets the eye, but that don't mean you didn't kill
Sure
him.
enough. But I'm telling you I didn't do it. And my word used to count for something around here. Look, I'm certain I can find those responsible. Just give me a chance.
Miles, there's
Just
no
give me
way I
24
can.
hours. I know I can get to the bottom of this.
You know that's never gonna happen. There's no way I can let a murder suspect walk out of here. I can't do it, even if I wanted to.
Well, that's too bad. I was hoping you'd see things my way.
Well, you can't always.
Effie, darling, Walter's been shot. He's dead. Now, don't get in the flat. No, I'll break the news to her myself. Just keep her there till I get back, will you? I gotta make a quick stop on the way. Yeah, thanks, Angel.
Beat it, pal. We're closed.
I'm here to see Rocco.
Ain't gonna happen. Or maybe I didn't make myself clear.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, but this isn't the first time I had a gun pointed at me. Now, tell your boss Miles Archer's here.
Maybe you ought to be taught a lesson.
Hey, what's all the commotion? Haven't I told you? Miles Archer, can't you just knock like everybody else?
I don't have time for the usual pleasantries. I need a word. It's about Walter.
Ah, yes, a most tragic turn. Do come up to my office, Miles. And you, out of my sight! Drink?
No.
So, how can I help you regarding Walter?
He hasn't been in here playing the tables. If Walter owed you money, I'd like to honor his debt.
Whatever would give you that idea?
Now let's cut to the chase. I didn't come here to hear you gloat. I know perfectly well about your feelings for Walter.
I hope you're not suggesting that I had something to do with that unfortunate incident.
Did you?
Ha! That's what I like about you, Miles. Straight to the point, no beating around the bush.
There's nothing you like about me, and there's nothing I like about you. So let's not pretend any different. Now, when was the last time you saw Walter?
Since you insist on dispensing with pleasantries. I last saw Walter, cold and stiff, outside my joint. They took him away not 2 hours ago.
Before that?
All I know is what I saw. You being arrested. So I'd think carefully about your next move.
You know very well I didn't kill him. Someone set me up.
I'm sure that's the tragic truth of the matter. But it's not me you have to convince now, is it?
If you had anything to do with this...
Miles. I hated that self-righteous pinhead as much as I hate you. But if I was going to kill him over this, I'd have done it a long time ago. I'm afraid you're barking up the wrong tree. I may be the most notorious, but I'm not the only criminal in town. It's never that simple. So do yourself a favor. Look a little bit further than the usual suspects. Or have you exhausted all your other ideas already?
No, just the easy ones. And whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. Let's go. Evening, Effie, darling. Mrs. Crane still here?
She's been pacing up and down since you left. Just a moment ago, she came out here and told me to go home. She said it didn't look like you were coming back. I said that I was sure you would be coming back and that you'd asked me to stay here until you returned, so that's what I'd do. Then she gave me one of her icy stares. I'm sure I don't know what's got into her.
You're a darling, Effie. Now get on the telephone to the police. Get them here right away. Tell them I've got Walter's murderer.
Be careful, Miles.
Thanks, Angel.
Miles,
Surprised to see me? I found a friend of yours on my way in.
what do you mean? Who is that?
Drop the act. It's over.
Miles, I don't know what you mean.
Fine, play it out. Wring your hands and furrow your brow. It don't fool anyone. He may not have meant much to you, but he was my partner. You had him killed and tried to fit me up for the job. I found this on Walter's body. It's from the Largo, where Walter spent his evenings. Walter hasn't been welcome at Rocco since he gave him that handsome scar. Only way he'd wind up there is if you sent him. Now stop talking.
I'm sorry, Miles, but I had to. I had to do it for us. Don't you see? There was no future for us whilst Walter was alive.
Well, that's a cheap bullet hooey even for you. I'm not the sap you take me for. If you did this for us, why do you throw a setup into the deal? There'd have been no future for us with me behind bars or worse. So tell me the truth. Why'd you kill him?
The truth? The truth is I married Walter for his money. And where does that leave me if he gambles it all away?
What money? There's not enough in this business to kill
Walter's
for.
father was a very old and very wealthy man. He's now a very dead man. Walter was the sole benefactor. I'm Walter's.
I see. You do the old man
And
too?
if I did, what's it to you?
Well, I still can't figure out why you killed Walter. Half the money would have been yours anyway.
Half of what was left after he'd had his way. Out every night, drinking, gambling.
Yeah, with a wife like you waiting at home, who could
How
blame
could you let him follow you? You ruined everything. Why didn't the police get him?
Well, I thought they
You
did.
should have waited to make sure.
To get shot? You're pushing your luck, babe.
With what? You had his gun.
Whitley 45. I seem to be collecting guns this evening. This one used to be Sam's.
You incompetent little...
What? What was I supposed to do?
Your job.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Crane. But since I'm collecting guns today, I might as well have yours. You've done quite enough damage for one day. Effie's
Miles,
telephoned the police. They'll be here any
Please,
minute.
don't.
Evening, fellas. Jimmy.
Seeing as you call us, I'm thinking you got something more than a headache to give me tonight, Miles.
Uh-huh. I got Walter's killer for you. He's dead. He's been stalking Mrs. Crane for a while now. Killed Walter to be with her. When she rejected him, he went berserk. I got it just in time.
This had better check out, Miles.
It was